I appreciate you taking a few minutes to learn about my marketing and sales strategy to ensure your property sells for the most amount of money in the least amount of time with the least amount of hassle. The three P's that we want to take into consideration when selling your property are presentation, promotion, and price. Let's start by discussing presentation. In order to maximize the value of your home in a buyer's eyes, I really want you to think retail. When you walk into Nordstrom, everything's sparkly clean, their displays are nicely organized, there's great lighting and relaxing music playing in the background. That's how we want to portray your property to the buying audience. Now, with over 90% of buyers starting their home search online, it's important that we try to make your property stand out from the rest of the competing properties by using quality HD photography. What we're looking at here is a typical photo that either you or I could take and doesn't really come across as anything special. Now, this is an example of that same house using my team's professional HD photography. You can see how much of a difference that could make in helping your property to really stand out. Again, before and after. Moving along to the interior of the house, the idea again is to create a clean and orderly feeling home with minimal furnishings to help make the home feel as spacious as possible, yet still comfortable. This is where staging comes in. This is an example of a home without staging, and this is that same home after staging. As you can imagine, the well-staged home is going to yield a much better price than the non-staged cluttered home, and in this market can even make the difference between getting an offer or not. Okay, now moving on to promotion. Any agent that lists your house would be listing it on the MLS, and quite frankly, that's the only thing that some agents out there will do to market your home. I will absolutely be listing your home on the MLS so it shows up on all of the main websites nationally, such as johnlscott.com, Windermere, Coldwell Banker, Zillow, Realtor.com, etc. But that's just the starting point. In addition to simply listing your property, I'll be proactively marketing it. I have great rapport with fellow top producing agents in our community out of several different offices, and I'm frequently networking with them. I also own a database of all of the real estate agents throughout the surrounding counties. I will be emailing your house directly into the inboxes of about 1,000 agents a day because they are generally the ones working with qualified buyers in today's market. Another tool that we'll be using to get your home sold is an 800 number that offers a 24-hour recorded message with information about your property. Statistics show that buyers are actually 3 to 4 times more likely to call on your property if they don't think they'll be talking with a live person. The beauty of this is that once they do call the number, I immediately receive their contact info so I can follow up with them about their interest and try to arrange for a showing or provide more info. With Facebook now getting more online hits than Google, we want to take full advantage of driving that online traffic to your house. That's why we'll be creating a Facebook fan page based completely around your property. What we found is that buyers generally locate a neighborhood that they'd like to live in first, and then locate the specific house within that neighborhood. We'll be enhancing your property's Facebook page with community links about the local schools, businesses, and more to attract buyers interested in your neighborhood. We'll also be marketing your property with a video on YouTube, being that it's now the world's #2 search engine. Having an online video of your property will help us to create that emotional connection with buyers as they do a virtual walkthrough of the home. In addition to all these things, we'll register a custom domain name for your property's very own website. And this will be advertised online and on the sign in your yard, so anyone driving by can easily inquire about your property and of course forward the site on to any friends or family members that may be interested. So to recap on part of our marketing plan, your property will have its own Facebook fan page, YouTube video, registered domain name, custom website, 800 number, and more. And all of this will be syndicated out to more websites than you can even imagine. Now, one of the #1 complaints I hear from sellers is their agent listed their property, stuck a sign in the front yard, and then they never heard from them again. As part of my commitment to you, you can expect to receive an update from me about the status on your property every Monday until the day it sells. These updates will include showing feedback, any new competition that has hit the market, recently sold homes in the area, and more. The last thing to consider, but certainly not the least, is the price. With so many homes on the market right now in the for sale category, as you can see in this graph, and so few in the actual sold category, it's crucial that we establish price based on what's actually selling versus comparing to homes that are just overpriced to begin with. I understand that your goal is not just to list your house for sale, but rather to get your home sold. I'm really looking forward to the opportunity to help you arrive at sold, and I'm excited to get started. Contact me today at 253-377-3039 or at chad@chadhauer.com or online at chadhauerhomes.com.